Low-life rumble in Miami is there's a hunt on for a guy who can pump the gas. Big getaway, big job, maybe even some kind of hit. We need you to go under.
Okay.
Rufus here. I've been watching your progress, boy. Come meet me at the Electric Lady Lounge on Ocean. We're gonna talk.
You're talking to Rufus. The kitten's Jesse. The cops are babysitting a friend of mine, and he ain't too happy with the arrangement. I'm gonna take him off their hands. You catch my drift?
Get us out of here!
Baby, listen to me. Why don't you come into the office?
I've got something for you. You got what's yours, baby.
We don't want you, we just want to know about the French guy.
The guy's in Frisco.
I heard you were in town. Got some work and no room for second raters. The casino. You wanna come along?
My fee,
10%.
20.
Man, guys gotta make a living. 15.
20. You know my price.
Okay, but we do it my way.
Listen, I don't know how, Ding, but they know. Maybe they looking for me. As soon as I take care of business, I'm gonna haul my beautiful ass out of here. You know what I say? Hey, be cool, man, okay? Listen, just buzz me if you get a line on this thing, okay, man?
You know Rudy?
Man, I don't know no Rudy. Oh, that Rudy. Sure, I know Rudy. He's my main man. Lay a little more of that green stuff on me, man, and I will sing you any song that you like.
You know the Gold Rush Hotel, Mojo?
Damn, man! Hey, the threads! Watch the threads, man!
You know it.
Yeah, I know.
French guy in the city. On the run, Miami. Tell me who he talks to, where he goes. For Rudy.
We gonna get on fine, man!
You have 3 new messages.
Cowboy, I got a briefcase needs exchanging. There's a card with a number under your door. Now, if you're interested, call. Hello? Good. Meet me at Moppin's. I just need to be sure you're not going to be tailed. On the flip side of that card's 3 places I want you to go through on your way over. I'll have men on the rooftops. They're going to check your progress. And if they see you being tailed, you ain't going to find me around. One last thing, cowboy. This job ain't going to wait forever. Here's the story. Take this case and make the exchange. Go over the Golden Gate and into the mountains. I'll let them know the car you're driving. You'll get the picture. Just don't get all hot-headed. They won't try anything. Just make the exchange and get out of there.
Well, maybe you need to lean on the guy a little more. I'll leave it to your professional judgment. Tanner, hey, come here. Slater, here's the guy I want you to meet. He's been doing some driving for associates of mine. Huh? So, you two know each other?
This guy used to be a driver, till he had a little accident.
Well, a little competition might be good for you, Slater.
He ain't no competition.
This is the guy who got me out. I don't think you want to shoot him, my friend. Not with a 357 Magnum in between your eyes.
Hey, put the piece away, Slater. That's what happens when you run off at the mouth. Now the score's even, so let's everyone just take it easy. Hey, I may even use both of you when John Paul here earns his pay. But we'll get round to that. Slater, Tanner's doing work for me now.
You have 3 new messages.
Real sweet job, cowboy. Pick up some crates we just shipped into the warehouse from out of town. Get your butt down here and I'll lay it all out for you.
My man, we gotta work fast. Someone's tipped off the cops. We gotta get these out of here now. Get out of here! Use the RV park lockup. Don't lose the crate. It ain't tied down.
your little friend Mojo here. Say hello to Mr. Tanner.
They bluffing, Tanner. They bluffing, man.
No, I ain't bluffing. More to the point, no. Chester ain't bluffing, and he's the one with the meaner gun. We want 10,000 greenbacks, or you ain't never gonna hear what Mojo made such a stink about finding out for you. Now, we don't care what it is. We just want the 10,000. We know you got that kind of money. Matter of fact, we were thinking of using you ourselves. But first, we're gonna have ourselves a little game. Get yourself to the call box in the Embarcadero and pick up your instructions. One last thing. Better hurry, 'cause it's gonna ring any second. And if Chester gets tired of waiting, that's bad news for Mojo here. Real bad news. No. This ain't no Sunday school, right, Tanner? A phone's gonna be ringing the other side of the Transamerica building. Mojo's hoping no one answers it before you do. You getting the hang of this now? Now you're gonna have to get yourself over to Golden Gate. One last thing. Better hurry, 'cause it's gonna ring any second. And if Chester gets tired of waiting, that's bad news for Mojo here. Real bad news.
the $10,000, Tanner. Hand him over, Chester.
One day, you and me gonna dance.
Strike up the tune, baby.
Talk.
Those punks, Stan Chester, just a couple of lowlights who got lucky and tagged me for a meal ticket, man. Figured I knew something you was gonna increase some bills for. You know what I'm saying? I guess I was their ace, and they played me, man. The French cat in Castaldi met some suit up in the Painted Ladies. The suit goes by the name of Hancock, Don Hancock. That smooth operator running for office on the East Coast. That self-same cat who surfs the backwater of Sleeves. You know what I'm saying, my man? You know something else? There's some cat called Slater. He don't like you, man. He don't like you at all. If your brakes ain't working too good, he's the cat who knows why. You know what I'm saying? He ain't finished with you yet. So, be cool, man.
You have 2 new messages.
One of our men, Ross, has been spotted by the cops on the tram. They'll be waiting for him when he gets off the other end. Get down to Hyde Street before the cops do. Bring him to us. We need to have ourselves a little powwow with Mr. Ross.
your ass, Tanner.
Did you hear about Slater?
We think the cops got him. We saw what was left of his car. Looks like he chewed on too much speed.
Wasn't even a job. It don't add up. Mr. Castaldi don't want you working for no one else from now on. Only his contacts, understand? You can't trust no one here. Town's packed full of gangsters. Get your bags.
We got ourselves some work in L.A. We're gonna do our gangster there.